Hi everyone, in today's lesson, we are exploring quadratic functions, one of the most important topics in IGCSE mathematics. We will start with expanding brackets, then move on to factorizing, the quadratic formula, maximum and minimum values, and finally how to draw the graph of a quadratic. By the end, you'll understand not only the rules, but also how the graph actually looks. So how does the graph actually look like? In quadratic function, the graph looks like a curve which is called parabola. A quadratic has the general equation y equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. If a is bigger than 0, the parabola opens upwards, like a U shape. If a is smaller than 0, the parabola opens downwards, the opposite of a U shape. The points where the graph cuts the x-axis are called the roots, or solutions, of the quadratic equation. To find them, we always set y equals to 0. Before finding roots of the graph, let's go through expanding brackets to get idea of factorizing. If you know how to expand the brackets already, please skip the video to the explanation for finding roots. So what is expanding? Expanding means multiplying everything in the first bracket by everything in the second bracket. In other words, removing the brackets by multiplying. So let's see first example. Bracket x plus 2, bracket x plus 3. So let's expand. Firstly, we need to multiply x and x. So we get x squared. And then next, we're multiplying x and 3. So we get 3x. Then step 3, we're multiplying 2 and x, which is 2x. And finally, we multiply 2 times 3, so we get 6. Now we need to add them up. X squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. And we can simplify the middle terms, and we get x squared plus 5x plus 6. The second example, we do the same thing. So step 1, x times x is x squared. Then x times 5 is 5x. Minus 3 times x equals to minus 3x. And finally, minus 3 times 5 is minus 15. Now, again, we gonna sum up, which we will get x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 15. And we can simplify, which is x squared plus 2x minus 15. Now you know how to expand the brackets, so we are moving on to factorizing and finding roots. So what is factorizing? Factorizing is basically doing opposite of expanding, making two brackets. So let's see the first example, which is x squared plus 2x plus 1. So we have Assan-Tudor method, which is crossing method. So we basically draw a cross. Then on the left side, we write the factors of x squared, and on the right side we write the factors of c, which is 1, and we multiply diagonally, which is x times 1 and x times 1. Now we sum up the results, which is x and x, which we get 2x, and this 2x is same as in the middle of the equation 2x, so it shows it's correct. Now we are taking the x on the left side and 1 on the right side, and we turn it in bracket, and we do the same thing for bottom, x plus 1. Now we can simplify, which is x plus 1 squared. So this is how you factorize. Now we are moving on to second example, which is 3x squared plus 8x plus 3. Let's use the same method as before, crossing method. So first we need the factors of 3x squared. Can do 3x and x, and the factors of 3, which is 3 and 1. And 3x times 1 is 3x, and x times 3, oh, it's opposite. 3x times 1 is 3x. Now we sum up 6x, but however, it doesn't match 8x, which is in the middle of the equation. So now maybe we can try flip the right side. So x times 1 is x, and 3x times 3 is 9x, and we sum up, but we got 10x, which is not equal to 8x. So what can we do? In this case, Assan-Tudor method does not apply. So we use quadratic formula, which was on the title. So there's an equation to solve x, which is minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So how do we use this equation? Let's see an example from previous. So 3x squared plus 8x plus 3, and I explained the general formula is ax squared plus 8x plus 3, and in this case 3 is a, 8 is b, and 3 is c. So we just substitute those values in it. So 3 times 2 minus bracket 8 plus minus 8 squared minus 4 times 3 times 3, and we should get minus 8 plus minus 64 minus 36. Then we just simplify. So x should be, the answer should be minus 4 plus minus, oh there's a mistake, root 7 over 3. So finally, we are going to explain about maximum and minimum. So this is basically about turning points on the graph. And there's a formula to find turning points, which is minus b over 2a. For example, there's the equation x squared minus 6x plus 14, and the a is 1 and b is minus 6. So we just substitute in the equation, which we will get 3. So the turning point of this curve is 3. Now we substitute 3 into the equation, which we should get 9 minus 18 plus 14 and 5. So the turning point is 3 and 5. This is minimum points because a is not less than 0. Let's see the second example. So minus x squared minus 4x minus 8, a is minus 1 and b is minus 4. So we again substitute those values, which we will get minus 2, and substitute minus 2 into the equation, and we get minus 4. So the turning point is minus 2 and minus 4. This is maximum point because a is less than 0. So let's see how actually looks like. So this is how the graph looks like, and that's the maximum point. Minus 2, minus 4. Thank you for watching.